Welcome back, hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Carnivores Genesis. So, yeah, last week I turned the sensitivity down. I haven't had any comments about that yet, so we're going to see what that kind of feels like as we go back into a new hunt. I think we're going to take it easy on ourselves, not try going after too many different things again, but just back to the woods to Ranchox, the Parasaur, the Ankylosaur, the Stegosaur. We'll take the shotgun. And again, I don't know if we're actually dealing with mortal zones or not. There's no mention of them for like any of these. So maybe more of like what Carnivores 2 is and Triassic and Mandibles, where it's just how many shots you can put into them. So everything's looking good. Let's hop on in and see how we do and keep trying to master the Turok bow because I do love this inclusion. I love a nice variety of weapons at the outset, and also each weapon's really unique in itself of how it hunts. So, let's hop right into this brand new hunt. Okay, so we're loaded in here now. And I am also going to keep the video shorter to probably like 15 minutes, might be a good sort of 15 to 20 minutes is the good time frame I'm aiming for. Just because I don't want to have the videos running too long as I try to improve the bit rates on them. So otherwise they take forever to upload. Well, let's see about an Ankylosaur, because we haven't seen one of them yet. We saw some Stegosaurs. Oh, kind of surprised that we didn't hear anything. Okay, well, we'll just kind of keep going and see what we can find. But yeah, I think you can see a little bit of an increase in quality for like last week's Genesis and maybe Jurassic Park Hunter Legends and Carnivores Plus, but I don't know for sure. Again, it all comes down to how YouTube sort of compresses your videos further. Like, when I watch the done product on my computer and everything, the quality looks really good, and yeah, that would be a great thing to put onto YouTube. When it's actually on YouTube, through its compression and whatever video codec it plays through, though, don't look so nice. Oh, there we go. We got a reply up here. So if you guys notice a difference in the quality, be sure to let me know in the comments, and let me know your preference, because like if you don't see a noticeable amount of quality change, that means that I could probably do longer episodes, just like at shorter amounts of... Oh, yeah, you must have saw me. Possibly, because you're going in a weird pattern there, bud. Oh, yeah, off you go. Right, run mode isn't on. No, I don't know what he's doing, because that's yeah, it is going to take a little bit of time to get used to the bow, because as Mert let us know in the comments of last week, it does actually have more like a proper arrow physics in a way, so it does shoot in arcs. There we go. Our first Anky with our first bow. Probably my favorite... yeah, I'd have to say it is my favorite dino, really. My favorite dino with my favorite hunting tool. A bit noisy when he snores, but I have to say, it's an improvement over the Ankylosaurus from base Carnivores. Like, they really... sometimes, like, I think it's called the Buryan style of art. Really interesting takes on dinosaurs that we kind of found more about. Oh, hello, little moss chops. You want to go boom? Nah, we'll be nice. We won't worry about doing that to you. Well, I can still hear him snoring all the way over here. He's a very heavy sleeper. Or, well, a very loud snorer. I think that's a better term for it. So it looks like the saying is the grass is always greener on the other side. The land's more there's more game to hunt on the other side of this river. Well, let's see. We'll probably start with the Stegosaur over here. don't know if I should go trying for a headshot using the shotgun or not. Oh, hello, we even got Triceratops over there. Yeah, can't get them yet, but... Oh, can I actually... I could actually try shooting while I'm swimming using the bow and arrow. Ah, you know what? Nah. Stego's usually a bit harder, so let's try... Actually, what am I at for distance-wise? Wow, I'm surprisingly... Oh, I think he's stuck in the trees. Was for a while there. Well, still kind of is. There we go. God, if I can... I think once I really get the hang of the bow, I'm going to be in love with this thing. I already really like the feel of it. It is a little slow to get it set up, but... Oh... It just feels so right having this. I really gotta give props to Saurian Target and the team behind Carnivores Genesis. It does feel like there's a lot of, like, veteran experience to know how the game should begin, and further steps in throughout it. It's just very good start. Okay, so we'll see where the Parasaur is. It sounds like it might be a little more up this way, but if we can try getting that, we're actually doing amazingly well for our first hunt. Or, well, I guess kind of the only hunt for the episode, because again, the quality is going to have to... It's a trade-off of time over... quantity over quality, that's it. Oh, no, somewhere over that way. Okay. And I do feel like, even with the sensitivity turned down, it still kind of feels like a reasonable, like, difficulty still. Because the Stegosaur did start, like, run off on us around the 150 meter mark. So, I don't know how greatly that impacts the game, but we'll see what it is and what you guys have for feedback on whether you think it's a little too easy or not. Got our Parasaur up there. So we'll get ourselves parked into a nice spot right at the top of the hill. And see if we can't call it in and try getting it down. Let's climb our way up here. And see how we're looking. Yeah, still a way... Oh, quite a ways off. So we can probably get a little closer still before we call in. I do think it is, once we kind of start calling, we want to stop moving, because then it's going to not only see us easier, but I think if we also, like, make sound, like step and... and try getting closer to what we're after. I'm sorry, really? It seemed to have detected us that far away, like 300 meters off. That was really surprising to me. Did the sensitivity work in reverse? Or is there actually like a cover system we have to try figuring out? Well, there can't really be cover system because there's not exactly cover aside from, well, like hills or that to be behind. I'm very surprised that it actually saw us from that distance away, or maybe the call gave us away? I don't know. Well, we're going to stop calling then, because that seems like it's not exactly going to work on them. Yeah, no, even over 300 meters away, it is still picking us up, surprisingly. The Stego might not, though. But, yeah, I'm really surprised that the pair is picking us up. Does the sensitivity work backwards? Is it more sensitive to us now? There you are, just kind of lumbering your... I feel like the sensitivity has gotten worse. Like, they detect... I've never really messed with the sensitivity that much, so do I actually have the lower I turn it down, the more sensitive they are? 'Cause, I mean, that's what the outcome seems to be right now. I know we don't have the camouflage or the cover scent on, but even still, like, last week they seemed to be... We'd actually get within, like, close to that threshold distance of them. Now we can't even call them into that. Well, let's just see how far off they are once we get over the hill. I'm hoping they're kind of running towards... Yeah, here we go. They're kind of going towards a border now. Well, I could kind of see where that arc was. So where... Okay, yeah, we might be able to, like, funnel them more towards a corner there, but... I think I gotta figure out the sensitivity a little more, because, like I say, I really thought we'd get closer than we were. They're getting further away even before we can reach them. So maybe we'll try getting the ankylosaur, because we had good luck with the first one of them. Like, oh, there's one there, but it sounded like there was another one closer. Yeah, so there's you there, but we got the, basically your pal. No, they are picking us up actually faster now. Like, this is weird. This is really, really weird. I'll have to change the sensitivity to normal, or back to its default, because, like... Oh, no. We will turn run mode on, just see if we can kind of squeeze them into an area and get a few easy points, but yeah, I don't know how the sliders work then. Oh, we actually did get a hit on... Yeah, this is to the northwest still, so it is kind of funneling them into an area, or at least this one is. Oh. That's an interesting little mountain there. Actually, a pair of little spiky peaks. Oh, actually, I don't think we've actually seen a brachiosaur for Carnivores Genesis yet. It's got a nice skin to it. A little bit odd coloring from the belly down. Like, I know there's counter shading, but that just feels a little too... a bit further out there than you'd expect. Just want to see, is there going to be one around one of these? Because we chased it basically right to... I thought we chased them right to this little island. Yeah, we'll go probably just another minute or two just to see if they all run off the island, then we're kind of not going to get anything, but I am really surprised at how the sensitivity is really differing this time around. Like, I know they were still pretty sensitive last episode, but I thought turning it down would have actually made them... like, we could get a bit in close. Not seeming to be the case, is it? Well, you poor little para, you're kind of stuck on your little island, so... it'll give us a bit of target practice, at least. Okay, so let's Let's keep worrying with the middle sight. Oh, that might have been a miss there. Okay, where are ya? Okay, I think that was another hit, and I think just one more will put it down. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, I really do like the skin on you. But yeah, we're gonna have to figure out what's going on with the sensitivity for these guys, because they feel really, really sensitive in weird ways. But anyway, let's head back with this little hunt done. Keep within our time frame. Okay, so we're back in the menu. I guess if that made them more sensitive, let's try going the other way next week. Yeah, next week we'll try, see what that's like, but I think that was a good little mini hunt in itself. We got Parasaur, Ankylosaur, and a Stegosaur. So a good little outing to get the 3. We are going to keep the videos a bit smaller until we figure out the best sort of graphics to time ratio in a way. So, thank you guys very much for joining me on another episode. Again, if you do notice a noticeable difference in the quality as you're watching it back on YouTube, let me know in the comments, and so I can build up an opinion and see. It's basically either shorter hunts that look better, or longer hunts that look worse. That's kind of the trade between, so thank you guys very much. If you do like the series, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any other comments, feedback, tips, tricks, anything at all, leave them in the comments right down below. We don't want any dislikes. Unless you do dislike it, then honestly, feel free. So, until I catch you all next episode, survivors, please remember to take care and stay alive.